write the equation in standard form. Now, if you notice, they don't tell you what the equation is. So this can be a circle, it can be an ellipse, it can be a parabola, or it can be a hyperbola. We have no idea. But if you look at the ones that are being squared, so you just need to look at the x and the y that are being squared. Sometimes it's only one, sometimes they're both. So let's see. We know that both of them are square. If they both are square, we know it's not a parabola. Parabolas only have one square, the x or the y. So that's gone. They're both positive. So hyperbolas are gone because hyperbolas will have different signs. And they have different coefficients. The coefficient for the x square is 1, and for the y square is 9. So it's not a circle. Circles have the same coefficient. So in this case, this will be an ellipse. So once we finish writing in the standard form, it should look something like this, equal to 1. So let's go through the process. I'm going to group my x's together. X squared plus 10x. I'm going to complete the square, so I'm going to leave some space in here. Then we have the y's together, 9y squared plus 18y. I'm going to complete the square. And I'm going to move my 25 to the right. Don't forget that whenever you move it to the right, it becomes the opposite. Basically subtracting 25 on both sides. But this makes it just a little bit easier. And I need to complete the square twice. Once, twice, right? So what you do on one side, you need to do to the other side. Now, I can complete the square in here, no problem, because there's no leading coefficient or coefficient of 1. But I cannot complete the square in here yet. So to complete the square, I need to factor out a 9. Only the coefficient, not 9y, just the 9. So I have y squared plus 2y. I'm going to complete the square is equal to. So let's complete the square for this one. To complete the square, remember your formula will be divide by 2 and then square it. So half of 10 is 5, square gives me a positive 25. And what I do on one side, I need to do to the other side. Now to complete the square on this one, I'm going to take half of 2, which is 1, squared gives me a positive 1. Now, remember, you're not going to add 1, but you're going to multiply that 9 is multiplying the 1, so this will be a plus 9. If you factor the leading coefficient, that's been multiplied by whatever you completed, the 1. So 9 times 1 is 9. And now I'm just going to factor this out. Double parenthesis, so it'll be x and x, factors of 25 gives me 5 and 5, and they both should be positive. Now we have a positive 9 here. I'm going to factor this out, double parenthesis, y, and the factors of 1 are positive 1 and positive 1. And this, if I add it up, those two cancel, so it just gives me a 9. I'm going to rewrite it as 1. So I have 2x plus 5, so that'll be x plus 5 squared, since they're multiplying, plus 9. And now 2y plus 1 squared, so that'll be just 2y plus 1, so that'll be y plus 1 squared equal to 1. Now remember, we're almost done, but we need to make it equal to 1 in order for it to be on standard form. So now I'm just going to divide by 9, divide by 9, divide by 9. So that gives me x plus 5 squared over 9, that cancels, plus y plus 1 squared, and that's going to be equal to 1. So if I want to graph it, it'll be, my center will be negative 5 and negative 1. And then under the x, it says 9, so 3 and 3. Under the y, there will be just a 1, up 1 and 1, down 1, and then you make an ellipse.